if you're a budget backpacker or budget hiker and you want some meal ideas, you're in the right place. We'll start with brekkie. What I like to do is buy a nice quality muesli like this. This is Carmen's. I'm not necessarily recommending Carmen's, but this one works for me. It sits really well in my tummy. Fruit and nut muesli. Bit of dried fruit in there, plenty of nuts like almonds and I think there's cashews, a few seeds as well. Bit of protein in there, plenty of complex carbohydrates with the oats. What I do, get a clip seal bag about this size. Oh, it's got an ant in it. Bit extra protein. Clip seal bag, pour it in, fill it up about just over half, not quite 2/3, but just over half, and then put about half the amount of milk powder in. This is instant full cream milk powder from Black and Gold. That's the cheapest one you can get here in Australia. It's about $8 for a 1 kilogram bag. And you end up with this, which you can pour directly into your cup. Add a bit of water to the consistency that you like it. And then you've got yourself a relatively healthy and nutritious breakfast. Wouldn't say it's high protein, but there's plenty of protein in there with the oats. Got about 5.5 grams of protein per serving, and then plus the milk powder. Got about 8.5 per serving as well. So yeah, you end up with a cheap, easy little breakfast like that in a convenient little bag. Just pour it straight in. You can reuse the bag. Piece of cake. That was about $5 on special, and you could probably use probably like 10 brekkies, and you'll get much more than 10 brekkies out of one of those bags. So obviously this stretch of the hike, I'm only going to be away for 3 days, so there's 3 brekkies there. Moving on to lunch. Well, here's the thing, I don't normally eat lunch while I'm hiking. Hike all day, get to a camp, get to a hut, wherever, and then eat an early dinner. So basically 2 meals plus a few snacks here and there. So take this with a pinch of salt, and there's plenty of salt in these. These are the Indomie mee goreng instant noodles. You'll all be familiar with these. They've got the 3 packets of soy sauce, chili sauce, and probably palm oil or coconut oil in them. Pour them into your cup. These are more powder these days than actual noodle, but pour them into your cup. Put your flavors in, your MSG, your other bits and pieces. It's a bit naughty, and then pour your stuff in. Pour your hot water in, and you end up with sort of like this nice brothy meal. A bit of extra water as well in there. Oh, excuse the wind. And if you like, bang in a pouch of I prefer chili, but this is all they had in the store in the town I'm in. 100-gram bag of tuna, and there's plenty of protein in these bad boys. 22.5 grams in the bag, nice and light in the I think it's an alfoil type seal bag. Mix it in to that. It's no bloody oil painting or Michelin star restaurant dish, but these guys were about $2.50. Always opt for these over a can. Cans are heavy, and you've got to carry all this out, and cans are very bulky, whereas this you can just fold up and take with you. Basically becomes a thin piece of paper. So yeah, tuna pieces in your mee goreng, you can't go wrong. Another thing I'm finding I like is these soup cups. Say, like I was saying, if you get to the hut, it's probably like 2, 3 in the afternoon, not quite ready for dinner yet, but you want to fill up a little bit. Bang one of these in. They're 100 grams. No nasties from Heart and Soul. Pho cup soup, Vietnamese style broth with low calorie cognac, noodle and beef. Low calorie, but I opt for these. This is a liquid. As opposed to the powder form that you can get. A lot less salt in these. The powder form is just pure. So much salt. Whereas these, I mean, it's still kind of high. You can see there, per serving, there's nearly 900 milligrams of sodium, but that's not out of control. The powder forms are pretty damn high. So you've had your early dinner, you've had your dinner, you mixed in your tuna, and then on the night time, me and my mate I'm hiking with at the minute, we like to bang on a green tea, one of these in a 1 litre camp cup, get it boiling, bit more fluid in you. You know, you can treat the water from the rainwater tank or the stream or whatever you get it from by boiling it, and then mix in a bit of green tea. Help with that relax, get your sleep game going on. It's bloody magical. Love a good green tea in the evening. This one's green tea and mint for a bit more excitement. And when you're done there, I mean, you could mix in a few naughties here, bang in a Snickers bar for a snack, maybe a bag of nuts or something like that. I also have an emergency, always take it with me, an emergency porridge sachet, honey and vanilla cinnamon, same brand, Carmen's, again, as the bad boy over there. Yeah, that's my emergency go-to if we get stuck out, and caught out, or someone needs a meal. An extra porridge sachet there. But yeah, if you want to mix some chocolate in there, bang a bit of fruit and nut, be my guest. But that is what I've got at the minute for a 3-day overnighter, and I'll probably come home with some spare. Probably one of those. All right. Love yous. Dougie out.